What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal? We back it up with another banger today. And today we got AD from No Jumper going on the Monday show. Or not even the Monday show. Scratch that. That shit's been canceled. I mean that little live stream they do on the Monday. I guess he's addressing the beef that's going on in No Jumper. So let's get into this. But before we do, drop a like for your boy and show some love. If anything makes you laugh, giggle, resonate, shit. If you just want to show some love, drop that sub, baby. Chop that bitch, baby. If you ain't trying to punch it, you a jiu-jitsu type of motherfucker, get that bitch in a headlock, something. Whatever you gotta do, do it to that subscribe button, baby, okay? Let's go.
Be careful and aware of what's going on.
Shit, so is podcasting, so is YouTube.
Shit, all this shit,
All
bro.
this shit's treacherous.
Man.
I thought this shit was finna be chill.
Entertainment,
You
business,
thought?
in general.
Yeah.
Nah, you'll be chill if you was somewhere other than No Jumper, nigga.
Yeah.
But
This shit is reality TV.
no, but the cold part is
No cap.
you might be chill if you somewhere else, but on No Jumper, you're gonna get way more people watching and giving a fuck. Like that's a built-in audience to play off of. So you know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a give and take.
I ain't saying nothing bad about this motherfucking nigga. This where we eating at. I'm just saying, like, nigga, this is
No,
a one
you
of a
right.
kind
Shit,
place.
I will.
This is a one of a kind place.
The
real.
fuck?
You feel me?
I gotta, man, listen. Niggas gotta come in here, man, yell at niggas all day, every day. But I feel like, it is what it is. It's getting, you know what I'm saying? Long as niggas know what time it is. Yeah. Josh over there, like, I don't want to hear it today.
Yeah, Josh is looking straight forward, no eye contact. You can
He's
see
like,
it.
not today.
His skin
Josh,
color
like,
is
fuck,
changing.
how did
Josh
we
be
get
getting
here?
tired of this
He's
shit.
like, how did we get here? Fuck.
Josh be getting tired. I know he tired of it because I be getting tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
If only someone had predicted this like a year and a half ago.
You did?
Right.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Oh, he been saying this shit.
I wasn't here, so what'd you say?
That the infighting, the airing each other out on air versus having conversations off air was going to be the downfall.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you know back then? Because it wasn't even like that back.
So look, I hate how they trying to make Josh seem like he's some type of Nostradamus. That's anybody. That's the downside. That's the downside of anybody. If you're saying shit online versus trying to talk about it in person, obviously friendships might get ruined. Anybody could say that. You don't got to have a fucking brain to know that. God damn.
No, when we started, it was like that.
Yes, like the very early days of AD being here on the No Jumper show.
She was bad.
At the end of the day, especially, like there were just seemed to be more conflict than there ever was before.
I think it was worse then than it is now.
So
It was.
AD brought the
crazy.
conflict. Is that what he's
How
saying?
could
No,
it be
no.
worse than now?
Because
no,
there
it was
more
bad, bro.
personality.
That's
There's
crazy.
no way it was worse than
no,
that.
it was a lot, bro.
It was a new.
The early
mix
days of me
things.
coming here, bro, it was ridiculous.
That's
Worse than now.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Now it's getting up there, but it's a lot of shit that y'all don't know.
Definitely.
The thing is this though, like I recall, I want to say back in October or some shit, there was apparently a precedent set. We're not going to discuss in-house drama on air anymore. Then literally that same motherfucking day, in-house drama was discussed.
Man.
Like somebody up top got to cut that. You feel me?
And I can say,
Fuck around, just press the red button
Yeah.
anytime people get to talking.
I can
crazy
say
shit.
where I've been at fault about that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, causing things and doing certain shit, not trying to be maliciously. But yeah, nigga, I can sit there and take the blame for certain shit too. But the earlier day, bro, I'm telling you, like, this shit was ridiculous. Like, I didn't know. It was a couple of times where I was like, I don't think I'm gonna fucking want to be here this long because it was a lot. It was a lot going on.
Do you feel like also nowadays, like the fact that there's the Clips channel where so much of those actual interactions and discussions have like a house to just, you feel me?
I mean, I just feel like we shed light on a lot of the bullshit. You feel me? Like, we opened the doors for a lot, and everybody has a part to play in that shit. And, even like with this house phone situation, we got to have some type of camaraderie at the end of the day. I'm not happy about that situation at all. I don't fuck with how that shit was done. You feel me? I'm not sitting there going to sit here and act like it's all cool. I'm not fucking with that shit 100%. You feel me? Because situations like that happen, nigga, nothing like that needs to happen again. I ain't fucking. If this something like that happens again, fuck this fight. Fuck No Jumper. I'm not fucking with this shit, bro. Shit
Yeah.
like this, nigga, it ain't cool. So when it comes down to how
So that lets me know right there that I think everything's going to be fine. House Phone's going to still be on the Tuesday show. Everything's going to go as normal, and this was just a little bump on the road. The fact that they're not tripping, I don't expect them to be tripping on it anyways, because if House Phone ain't tripping crazy about it, yeah, he went about it. He it sounds like he's tripping about it, but everybody expects AD and everyone to crash out and be like, let's leave no jumper. This, and this. I mean, at the end of the day, if the man himself that got put in that situation isn't doing all that and isn't saying I'm gonna leave no jumper, why should everyone else around him try to leave it? So I mean, I don't think that anyone is leaving. The fact that he said, if it happens one more time, I'm gonna leave. Okay, we'll see. I think he's just I don't know, but you got to make good, smart decisions for your life as well too. They're probably making a decent amount of money, decent amount of change for sure. So I mean, why mess it up? It had nothing to do with him, anyways.
How everything is and how it's wrapped in here now. Like, we gotta show. We can joke around on streams. We can sit there and say shit, but nobody in this building should try to do things to maliciously fuck with anybody on here. I don't give a fuck if I hate Lush's guts. If I'm talking to this nigga and if I feel like I could be on camera with you, nigga, and I don't hate you, by the way.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
I don't
saying,
think
I'm
so.
using you as an example.
Yeah.
If I'm using you, if I'm sitting here next to you and shit like that, bro, I gotta have some type of respect for you, because when situations like this happen, all we do is tell the world that we can be picked on, we can be picked apart. Our company look weak as a motherfucker. You feel me? From the top all the way to the bottom. I don't give a fuck who it is. Straight up. Adam, Josh, nigga, AD, House Phone, whoever the fuck it is, bro, we gotta have some type of respect for each other. We ain't gotta like each other, but if we gonna sit there and do this shit, bro, like, this shit weak. Situations like what happened to House Phone never need to happen again. Certain situations outside this shit never need to happen again. And that should be a testament of how we should move going forward. Because this shit is all fucked up.
And I think really what it comes down to is leadership. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, nigga, take Adam first, because Adam is the fucking boss of this shit. He got to hold this shit down the right way, but that shit needs to trickle this motherfucker down. Everybody needs to take heed to how shit's supposed to be. We got to have love for each other, bro. I can honestly say I'll come in here and I'll be like, you know what? I fuck with him. Yeah, we may get into it and certain shit when it comes down to that, but at the end of the day, bro, like, we have to fuck with each other to some type, because why are we being on camera with each other?
Right.
If I don't like you, I'm gonna say, I'm not filming with Lush, I'm not filming with Almighty, I'm not filming with this person, I'm not filming with this person. If that's the case, why the fuck am I even here?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So unless all that kumbaya shit and let's be fake and let's just get on camera and get a bag, I'm not with that shit, bro.
especially,
I'm not.
it's super
Niggas
weird.
don't like niggas and niggas don't fuck with each other, man. Let that shit be known. Nigga, let's handle this shit the old way. No cameras. Y'all niggas get that shit out your system. Let's get back to it. And if you can't sit there and get back to it, get the fuck on.
We ended last year, like the Christmas party. Everybody, I felt like there was a great vibe. And I don't know what the fuck happened between December 23rd and January 2nd, but
I think personally, it's everybody. Like, this camera can be fucking the devil. It can be addictive. People can see how comments, Reddit, everything can sway people's opinions to do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, to everybody else watching this shit, yeah, this is entertainment for y'all, but this is people's real lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is real fucking life. Like, people got to go home. When you say certain shit to certain people, they got to read that shit. They got to go back home and just deal with everything.
He can't say the Reddit is in fault for everything. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That House Phone situation, that was completely Adam. I understand House Phone did it. He did that shit, and I mean, if he didn't want that shit to come to light, he should have done it in the first place. But at the end of the day, that was Adam doing some hoe shit. That wasn't Reddit. That was Adam. Adam brought that trans into the podcast. Reddit didn't do that. That was Adam. So you got to have him have accountability for that, and a lot of the other situations too. You can't be blaming Reddit for everything. That's what they always love to do. They love to blame Reddit. I'm not. They do start some shit though. I'm gonna keep it Gucci. Reddit do be started some shit, but I do not think it's their fault at all.
And then come back over here and shit too. Or somebody can DM Lush and be like, "Oh, Lush, you a bitch ass nigga," and then he feel like he got to talk for a week about the situation because I'm like, nigga, this shit is getting out of hand now, and if we don't shed light on certain situations, yeah, we could joke, we could do all type of shit like that, but for the most part, bro, all of this shit needs to be way more tighter than what it is. If not, this company gonna burn to the fucking ground. I'm not gonna be here to watch this shit burn to the ground.
and
I might be the one doing the burning.
no, I feel you, and I'm definitely, to echo your sentiments, I'm not happy with what happened to House Phone. Like I said on the news stream with Adam the other day, that footage should have never come out. Even beyond there, then like it should have never even been filmed, because the fact that you got people in the room hearing that, like that's being said in front of Danny Mullen, that's being said in front of the editing staff. That's weak that had to happen. You know what I mean? But beyond that, we just need to keep that same energy across the board, because what happened with me and Flacco before that wasn't cool. There's so many other things.
But see, even the Flacco situation, and I told you that I felt like you took it worse than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because and it's not you, it's nigga, you're letting outside influence make it seem like you have to respond to everything when you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have to do the extra shit. And I tell you, I'm like, Lush, stay off the fucking Reddit. Stay out of them fucking comments, bro. If you can't mentally take this shit and see what...
If they're saying they want to handle it behind the scenes and not on camera, why didn't Adam tell that to Flacco? Why didn't he say, when Adam's excuse was, I really wanted to figure out where Flacco was from. Why not go behind the scenes? Hey, look, everyone's saying this, bring out all the information out and go behind the scenes and say it. Why are you want to have a whole show about it? For the views, for the drama. Y'all can say this. Y'all can say y'all don't want this to happen. At the end of the day, your boss says one thing and does it completely other. I mean, that wasn't Reddit either. Reddit wasn't fought with Flacco. Dave Barron had brought some information out. Adam chose to air it out on live. He didn't choose to air it out behind closed doors. That's his issue. Then he brought it for us to see. So you can't be blaming Reddit or anybody else for that either.
What's going on, bro? Like you was talking about, you was on the verge to relapsing. I'm like, nigga, none of this camera shit and doing this shit for this paycheck, my nigga, is worth you, nigga, working as hard to get from where you came from, bro, to even get back to you thinking about relapsing, nigga. That shit's weak as fuck.
Well, like you said, that shit affects our real lives outside of here. You know what I mean? And when you're hearing about it from the people back home and all that, and like the dynamic changes. And even if you do unplug from the matrix, which I had to do and kind of recalibrate my entire approach, it's still it becomes something too much. We need to protect each other.
But Lush, you're in position, right? So who gives a fuck what nobody else say? I told Almighty the same shit. You can't fight everybody.
I don't be giving a fuck.
You can't fight. You can't fight everybody, nigga. Nigga, come on YouTube right now. Oh, you this, you that.
Niggas can say whatever they want.
It's different when you in 3D. It's different when you face to face. Cause I've yet to see niggas really in 3D really talk about what they've been saying on the internet and see what time it is when it's in your face, nigga.
I only reply to niggas when I know them. If I don't know you, you could say what the fuck you want to say about me. I don't give a fuck on what website it is, if it's on the internet, if it's on YouTube, Reddit. I don't give a fuck. A nigga can say whatever the fuck they want. That shit don't really bother me, but niggas, maybe it's because, nigga, I've grown up in the social media world where I don't even really remember what it was like before a phone. Like, nigga, I had a phone my whole life. Nigga, I had a fucking Instagram since I was like 13. Nigga, people has always been able to say whatever they want about me since I can remember. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a little it's regular to me. Like, it's just a part of nigga living to me. Nigga, I had Facebook before, nigga, Instagram since like fucking 2010, and niggas can say what the fuck they want about you. You feel me? So like, and that shit just like in my blood already. Like, nigga, people gonna say what they want, bro. Now it's just on a bigger, you know what I'm saying? Just on a bigger stage, because now I'm a part of some shit with fucking 4 million subscribers. So, but it's just the same shit. Like, niggas been saying whatever the fuck they wanted to say about me on social media since you can remember, because, nigga, that's all I've known. So it's like, that shit is regular to me. That shit don't bother me.
No, and I feel that, and I've been on the internet communities and online and somewhat in the public eye since 2004 or 2005. The difference is this just happened, like, for me, this was like a big transitional time in my life. So it kind of hit a little bit different. You feel me? And I had like leaned into that a little bit too much. So like I said, I had to recalibrate and just find some things in my life that are exciting outside of all this shit. And once I've been trying to do that, it's kind of changed as to where it doesn't have the same effect on me. But at the end of the day, I stand by what I said.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes Lush talks like a female and just says a whole lot of nothing. He can just be saying shit and it's just like, all right, please shut the fuck up. I get what you're saying. You said it. You don't need to say the same shit 5 times. God damn. It's like, bruh.
As far as we need to, we ain't got to be best friends, but we do need to at least protect each other from certain things that are gonna affect our lives outside of here. And it ain't. It's one thing to who ride and make fun of each other. We could do that till we're blue in the face. But at a certain point, you know, we gotta know when to draw the line, and like certain levels of public humiliation, like what Phone had to endure. That's just not cool.
Yeah, his life has changed forever now.
Yeah, that
No
shit
matter
was
what.
definitely fucked
It
up.
ain't. He can't never go back to being who the fuck he was. You feel me? People are always, especially in our community, they're gonna joke on him. They're gonna do a certain type of shit, and there ain't nothing that you just gloss over when it come down to that. That should never happen again to nobody in this fucking building.
And I think it was dope that Illa is sticking with him and thugging it out through that situation. That's good to see.
His girl cheeks.
Yeah. That she's rocking with him through all that. Because I was concerned, like, damn, is this gonna end their relationship? You feel me? Like,
because I was thinking like the same way, like, you feel me? Because it's like it's different for us because like we already been in the spotlight for a while. All of us was doing something before we was on camera. But it's like for her, like when you an average person dealing with some shit like that is hard. But then when like you attached to, she was probably just like nigga like a regular person like a couple months ago, before she got on your podcast.
Get on camera.
So she's still even getting used to people talking about her like on a large scale. So for that to get through on them, like, you feel me? I said it like when I was on the phone with one of my boys, like, she a real bitch to be able to deal with that, you feel me? Because it's already hard to just deal with being in the spotlight just regularly. You feel me? And then for you to just be in the spotlight a few months and then for that to get through on you a couple months after and to still be with the nigga, hey, that's a real bitch to me.
I
Feel me?
respect
She
it,
kept
too.
it solid. Yeah.
She was 10 toes. I wasn't sure how that was gonna play out. You know what I mean? But so it's cool that it makes me think that hopefully that they're gonna be with each other for a while. And
I'm sure that helped him get through this shit a lot.
Hey, the reason he wasn't sure they were gonna play out is because that shit she said that she would never mess with a guy that was in the closet or that had messed with guys in the past, and I mean that happened to be her man. I mean, she you know, that's probably why he was saying that. Oh man, I'm surprised that she stayed.
Too. You feel me?
I've been talking to Phone every day
Yeah.
through this whole thing.
Bro,
I've been playing
bro-
him close. Yeah.
Bro's handling this shit really well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know that's not what Josh wanted to hear on his birthday.
I'm sure.
You don't want to. Josh be tired of all this shit. Every time, I already know.
Well, if it's any consolation, Josh, you were right.
It's not. But thank you.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not all right.
it's not all right. I mean, the fact that it's been over a year and a half of this bullshit where, like, I have worn all of this stress and, like, I've had to weigh all of this shit that was inevitably going to happen. And it has happened. This isn't the first time. And it's like the fact that this, you know, this is a different severity and it hits a little bit different, but like this type of shit has been happening and it's been an issue. So to gloss over it and pretend that like now we need to be strong as a unit, now we need to be protecting one another. Where's that energy been for the last, year and a half? Like I'm so tired of it. Like what else can I do about it?
Well, at what point does there have to be a change? Is the question.
When are there going to be consequences for people's actions?
Bingo.
It's a good question.
Yeah, I bet you if niggas get the threat of being fired, niggas will mind their business around this motherfucker. Guarantee you.
I just want to talk about hip hop shit and tell funny stories and things like that. I don't really care about all this other shit personally.
Facts.
I think that's why most of the people came here. Like
Literally.
That's
True.
why the audience came here, and that's what they wanted to hear about. That's why the host came here. That's what they wanted to do. It's like this is a common ground that everyone wants to get back to.
Damn. So one quick question: what the hell? What happened in the year and a half? I've been plugged in with him. I don't know what he's talking about. What else has been as big as this or as crazy as this? Maybe they've had some stuff, man. Y'all need to refresh my memory. I've been rocking with them for a long time. There's been hundreds of fucking episodes that have just gone through my head. Probably never think of again. Damn, I can't think of anything that's similar to this. At the end of the day, these two situations, talking about the internal beefs that made all this shit go crazy, was Adam's fault. I'm gonna keep it G with you. The Flacco situation was Adam's fault. Lush did take he took a lot of hate, but he also did a lot of extra shit that he didn't necessarily need to do. The house phone situation, that was Adam's fault. He brought that thing back into that podcast and started doing that crazy shit. I mean, he knew that girl was clout thirsty. And I mean, shit, she exposed his homie out, and he obviously didn't care. He gave a bullshit apology. that he deleted later. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. What do y'all think? What's going on with this? Is this talk gonna change anything? Are y'all gonna stick around if they continue to do this, like this argumentative shit? I think it's on the cool. I'm gonna keep it G with you. It's entertaining. I'll probably still watch. I'm gonna keep it all the way G with you. They're fighting. They're doing all this shit. It's entertaining, bro. Some shit isn't always that entertaining in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, as of right now, there's not a lot of entertaining shit going on in hip hop. Yeah, a lot of people are snitch right now, but everyone's covering that. This shit right here. Hey, this shit's a prime content. It's that prime content right here. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah. I don't think AD is probably gonna leave. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I know he said if this happens one more time, yeah. I don't know, bro. House Phone's gonna stay, obviously. If he's not tripping, he would have already made a stance if he wanted to leave on that Thursday show. He would have already said, hey, look, I'm out of here. Pack up the bags, time to go. But for him to say, well, we'll see what's up Tuesday. We'll see what Adam says Tuesday. Like, what do you mean what he says? I don't know, bro. Obviously, they might be milking it for views, too. I don't know, bro. It's just crazy. Let me know what y'all think. Drop it a like. Drop a comment in the box below. Holla back at your boy.